That's a lot of money, too. I mean, who does she think she is?
Yeah, I mean...
I bet she normally gets like 100.
Yep.
Yeah, she had you. She knew it.
Yeah, it just keeps getting better and better.
How about negotiating price ahead of time?
Howard, a friend of mine, got a prostitute in Las Vegas. It was $150.
Of course.
Yeah, but I didn't get a prostitute.
Yes, but he didn't. But he did it. Yeah. I mean, he didn't know he was involved with that.
Right.
Yeah.
There was no indication. Are you sure?
Am I sure what?
That there was no indication that this was a pay job.
I mean, I was drinking, but she gave me her phone number, and I called her up after I played craps. And
Howard, it's not like
I won money playing craps. I was in a great mood. I won some of the money back that I lost during cards.
It's not like he could say, how much is it going to cost me? I mean, that would be a total insult.
No, he thought that the chick was kind of... Listen, I know lots of guys who've gone to strip clubs and hooked up with the strippers afterwards, and it's not a paid thing.
Just
it's like
not Artie.
They're just kind of into each other. And Artie was like, man, this is great.
It's finally happening to me.
What I'm thinking is that she's probably like a drug addict or something, and she needed cash, so she figured...
She'd roll.
She'd roll all Artie.
Yeah.
Not roll. She didn't roll me, but...
Well, no, I'm not saying roll. She just said, hey, I'll have to do a little bit to get my fix, huh?
Because Ralph out there got rolled.
I know that, yeah.
Oh, really?
He was with a chick, and he was drinking. And I mean drinking heavily. And he was kind of, out of it. And he met this hot chick, or at least he thinks she was hot. At least he thinks she was a chick. And they were making out and stuff, and he kind of remembers being in and out of it. And all he knows is when he woke up the next morning, every dime he had on him, about $700 was gone.
Oh. Yeah.
And he didn't give it to her, so she went through his pants.
But he didn't care.
Yeah, he said, I don't care. She was hot and was worth it.
Yeah. By the way, let me interrupt for a second. New York City's busy Port Authority bus terminal has been shut down. We're on an alert. Metro source reporter Scott Salato says traffic around the Midtown terminal is tied up for blocks. Fox News is reporting that the terminal was closed after a suspicious package was found.
Oh, no.
It comes as the FBI has issued its fourth warning of a credible threat against the United States. They believe terrorists from Yemen could be considering a plot targeting the U.S. or American interests in Yemen as early as today. So there's a suspicious package. We don't know what it is.
I wonder what a suspicious package is.
Yeah.
Any parcel left alone these days.
You couldn't have broke this story 10 minutes ago?
Yeah. F that. Let's call Artie's hooker. Do you still have her number?
No, I got rid of it.
Oh.
Yeah, we already had a bomb go off in here.
We got to call her.
I got rid of it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on,
I got rid of the phone number.
You know what?
What is it?
You just, you put me off to the side. You can describe her to me. I'll call the club. I'll get her number.
Is that against the club?
I honestly, guys,
the club has nothing. The club has no knowledge.
Yeah, this is her off time.
They didn't set that up. She's doing it on her off time.
No, I'm not saying that the club is, but is it against the club rules for hookers?
Of course.
For strippers.
To go out and hook?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
So she could lose her job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and rightly so. I mean, I don't mind if a chick hooks, but already tell me up front I got to pay.
Did it ever dawn on you to say to her, hey, you never said anything about money?
Well, first of all, it wasn't at Club Paradise.
Oh, it wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay, that's interesting.
But it never dawned on you to say, hey, you know what? We never talked about money. What do you mean $500?
It dawned on me to say all that stuff, but it was Dawn.
But you should have at least taught.
Artie explained to me. He said he just didn't want to have any.
What if she went?
But I'll bet you, if Artie would have said that, she probably would have dropped it. And then if she would have made a scene, you'd have given her the $500.
What if she would have went nuts
and had Artie arrested or something?
I mean, if she starts yelling, I don't want to see Greg Nettles get arrested.
I don't know.
He was just freaked out. I get that, but...
You don't understand that you don't want to, like...
No, I do understand, but you should just... I mean, it's okay to say, hey, I didn't know there was going to be any money involved. And she would have said, oh, yeah, I
said, hey, who do you think you are, Marcus Schenkenberg?
I know, then at that point, you could say, okay, here's the $500, but...
I already had this discussion with him 100 times because I got mad at him. I said, Artie...
Just dispute it a little.
Just say to her, just for the record.
Yeah.
How about telling someone up front that you're charging them?
I give you this money under protest.
You know what
anything.
You know what it was? You know that great quote by Charlie Sheen? I don't pay hookers so they'll come over. I pay them so they'll leave.
You got caught up in that?
That's it. You know what? That was the mindset.
See, because I said to Artie, I went to Artie, I said, Artie, didn't you at least say something to her? And then he went, yeah, I did. And then I said, but then it turned out he didn't say anything.
You didn't say anything,
He
right?
just didn't want to own up to it.
Yeah.
But, Artie, does that make the whole situation
stunned.
less hot? I mean, you still had sex, or does it...
Oh, it was way less hot.
It's all, please.
It killed it. It was a major buzzkill, yeah.
Wouldn't you at least say, you'll take 200?
I wish he at least, I wish it would have been like...
to negotiate.
Yeah, right. It wasn't a question whether it was 200 or 50 cents.
I should have got my agent on the phone.
I know, but I would always try.
And Robert, to answer your question, I'd rather bang an ugly chick for free than the best-looking woman in the world for 500.
Right on.
All right, I
don't know about that.
I agree with that.
It's just
the thought of paying sucks.
That's sad. She shouldn't have done that to you, Artie.
I want her number.
I got rid of the number.
Did you really?
Yeah, because I started to get all paranoid. What if somebody, what if I have it? Because I leave stuff in my pocket.
By the way, did you use a condom?
Yeah, well, she had one, so I should have figured it out.
Yeah, but you put the condom.
Really? She had one?
She had about 30.
You see that you choose a color?
She probably bought a Maserati that night.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, I got to take a break.
She was. Yeah.
I've heard of whores who do that.
Yeah, they're good at it.
Is that good?
I enjoyed it.
Until he had to pay $500, he enjoyed it.
He's like, wow, what a great girl.
Hey.
Should have married her.
I mean, look, I said to myself as this was happening, she's probably
a pro.
Done this before, but I'm going to get I'm like Elvis here and this week.
Yeah, let's not overanalyze it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you were Elvis?
Right, I'm getting free stuff. I got free food at the, at the diner. Right.
All right, I got to take a break.